Got another episode, man. Today we got my brother YB in the building.
What to do? What to do? What y'all got going on tonight, man? What y'all got going on?
All right, tonight's episode, man, we having prison talks.
Yeah, deep
State state versus federal prison.
man.
You know, it's a little it's a thin line, but it's a big difference if that makes any sense to you. Cause, in the feds, it's like, everybody think it's cushy in the feds, which I mean, the feds do have their perks because everybody in the feds, well, mostly everybody in the feds got some type of money. But at the same time, it's still prison, bro. It's still prison. You still get treated like shit. You still gotta hustle. You still gotta do your thing and everything, man. So if you don't hustle in prison, man, that's the biggest thing. You got to hustle. Like Eddie Murphy say, no matter what, you got to strut.
Most
But
definitely not.
yeah, man, I got my brother YB in the building, man. Let me cut to him, man. He in the smokers corner tonight.
I'm gonna say just about state prison, man. It's what you make. Like you can have a lavish lifestyle. You can make money. You can take care of your family. You can take care of your business out there in the streets, or you can sit there like a regular inmate. Like it just depends on you as a person, whether or not you got hustle and ambition, whether or not you got drive. Like the women there, they coming out of the work. A lot of them having their mind frame like, hey, look. I ain't messing with no inmate, but it still tend to happen. So it's just like you gotta be that person that's gonna take control of your situation and say, hey, look, I'm not gonna let this situation control me, and I'm gonna do what I gotta do to get money.
Get money. So let me ask you this. Um, in the state, you know, well, in the feds, man, I guess we could start out with cooking. I mean, in the feds, we had something called 180, which was 180-degree hot water. I mean, you can cook shit in 180-degree water.
Right.
So we also had the luxury of microwaves, and we had the luxury of ice machines. Like we had this, like the hotel ice machines. You go in there and scoop the ice out. Like we had the luxury of that.
Right.
So how was cooking in the state?
I would say like it depends on the prison that you in, cause like you can be in a prison where the situation be comfortable, like where you can get to the microwave, where you can try to cook things to how you want it to be, and you can be in a prison where you can't even come out your cell, so now you got to improvise. Um, I would say one improvising situation. I would say like you start a fire and you got a metal seat. You got two metal seats, one for you to sit on and one for you to write on or have whatever you using on. You can start a fire and set it up under it. And like you can cook your food like however you want to cook it. It's like it's on the grill. Like it's crazy, but like it's on the grill. And like you can grill whatever food you got and you can like create a different taste than what you will put like if you put it in the microwave or something. Like
Hey, you wanna know what's crazy?
right,
Is before I went to the feds, I had to go to county,
right.
and I did like I think 4 months in county, and I remember I remember the soot. I remember it like it was yesterday, man. We used to take a strip like this foil in the Starburst paper.
Right.
You get a razor blade, cut a little thin strip, then put it on each end of the battery. It's gonna make the connection and it's gonna burn the strip. But then you have a little piece of tissue right there.
Right.
So boom, you know what I'm saying? You already got your wicks and everything. Y'all don't know what wicks is. Wicks is rolled up tissue like real tight. So it can
Slow
burn. It
burn.
gonna burn real slow. So we'll do the wicks. And you know that the wicks is the standard prison lighter. I mean, you can go either way with a wick.
Most
So some niggas like they cigarettes with the wick, then some niggas start cooking. But when it's time to cook, you know, you get the wick, and then you take it over there to the tissue bombs, and you know,
You
keep
start a
blowing on
flame.
it, you gonna start a flame.
Yeah,
So
most definitely.
it fucked me, bro. And when I say it fucked me up, man, because I'm like, man, how the fuck, what the fuck you niggas doing? And then it really fucked me up when I first seen them pop a socket. That really fucked me
You're
up.
like, hold on, man, you finna blow the whole
That's what I'm
building
saying.
up.
That nigga like, man, hold on, nigga, you hungry, ain't it? But man, the nigga made the wick, and we went to his bunk. So he took his mat off. You know what I'm saying? I noticed the foot end, it burnt like a motherfucker, man. So I'm like, man, what the fuck? He was like, hey, you remember that mayonnaise I told you to get out commissary? I was like, yeah. He said, go get that. That's gonna be our butter. So I'm looking, I'm like, nah, mind y'all, I'm like 2 weeks in, you know what I'm saying? I'm like 2 weeks in.
You really
I'm brand new. I'm green as a motherfucker,
Yeah.
man. So I'm sitting here, I'm intrigued like a motherfucker, man. This nigga then took like all that day. You know what I'm saying? He been making tissue bombs all
Right.
that day.
Right.
So he had like 30 tissue bombs, like
trying to keep
tossed
the
to the
flame
side.
going.
You know what I'm saying? So he
Yeah.
got like 10 of them under there. So he put the wick under there. He put some loose tissue, just some loose rolled up tissue on it over his hand, and just have it like some leaves, if you will.
Right,
And he
right.
started blowing that shit. Man, bro, next thing I know,
Flamed up.
that shit flamed up. So I say, man, god damn. So he was like, now we gotta worry about, only thing we gotta worry about is keeping the fire up. I say, nigga, the fire, what about the smoke? He like, man, nigga, ain't nobody worried about that smoke. Nigga, we upstairs, man. Go outside and look up. I had never been outside my cell and looked up.
Vents,
bro.
blowing all type of smoke up
Man,
there.
no, the ceiling is so motherfucking high up. And then it got the vents, like the big fan and everything. It got that way up there.
Yeah,
so
that thing there blowing all
that's
type
what
of
I'm
smoke.
saying. So it's sucking all the smoke up and shit, man. So he threw the mayonnaise on the bed. Then you know what I'm saying, it started frying like butter.
Right.
So this nigga done took the tortillas and put them on there. Now earlier we made some wraps and everything with the mojo, and you know what I'm saying, the noodles with the cheese and the meat, the tuna and all that shit.
Right.
Man, this nigga done threw them bitches on there, man. That cheese got the melting in them holes, bro. They got the running out the side and shit, man. Nigga, I got happy some motherfucker, man.
That thing jumping,
bro. Man, that nigga say, he like, hold on, man. They just the first part, man. Why did I gotta cook for the Mexicans? Bro, the Mexicans, they ain't goddamn, you know, it's shit on commissary like it's called a pepper blend. So the Mexicans then got the pepper blends and dumped all the juice out of and made pepper balls.
You know, they love that spicy shit.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
so it got like jalapenos, banana peppers, green peppers, red peppers, yellow peppers, and it's like in this vinaigrette juice. So the Mexicans, they didn't empty the juice out. They took some bread and made these pepper balls.
Right.
So this nigga, I'm telling you, man, I ain't know nothing about this shit. These motherfuckers then took some bread,
right,
and then took the peppers and took tuna and put it on the inside of the bread and made these balls, bro. Bought them down to OG. OG fried them hoes up, bro. I'm telling you, man.
They made that bread as the base, didn't they?
Yeah, man, that bread held everything together, man. So that bitch was almost like a hush puppy with tuna on the inside, man. They took the juice from the pepper blend and whipped up a little sauce, man, with like mayonnaise, ketchup, that sauce, hot sauce, man. I'm talking, it's like calling it out is disgusting, but tasting it, bro. And then guess what tied it all together?
What it is?
Ruffle sour cream and cheddar potato chips, bro.
I'm tell you, lock that thing all the way up,
bro.
now.
That thing locked that thing up like a good pack of dope, man.
I'm telling you now, them guys up in there, they be coming up with all type of like different little varieties, different like little recipes, and like they use what they got. whether or not it be chips, whether or not it be noodles, whether or not it be crackers, they use something as a base. They're gonna use what they got to add on the sauce. You know what I'm saying? The same things that y'all be using out there, whether or not it be barbecue sauce, ketchup, whether or not it be vegetables or whatever. A lot of stuff they can't get. You know what I'm saying? They use what they got, and then I'm talking about they making some stuff that I ain't gonna lie, like you'll be up in there like, damn, I thought I was in a 5-star restaurant, man.
Man, bro, this shit be so crazy, man. Like at first, I was at a loss for words, man. Then the next thing you know, I got to think like, damn, nigga, man, nigga can cook, man. So what if I put this and put this together? Then I ended up getting out of that joint and actually going to the feds, and that's why I really learned how to cook, man.
Yeah, because they,
Nigga,
they probably got more stuff than they do out in the state. Cause
man, more stuff, man. Them niggas, they the biggest thing in the feds is frying noodles. You know what I'm saying?
frying
Frying noodles,
like in the
bro.
microwave.
Yes.
Right,
Like,
right,
you know what
right.
I'm saying? You bust them joints down, then you take the either the oil that come on the mackerel fish or the olive oil or something like that, and man, you bust them bitches down, you fry them bitches up, and then like that's the base of everything. And
Right.
then
Everything
after,
you gonna make.
man, everything you gonna make, man, and whether it's stromboli bowls or hibachi bowls or whatever the fuck, man, you gon' goddamn do some shit with that with that rice and shit.
Which
You
y'all like using the same way with the meat packs and stuff like that. Like which
hell
y'all just,
yeah,
you know.
hell yeah.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie, a lot of people think you go to prison and like you just like you sit up in the room and you sitting there going crazy for like every day of your life. Like it really ain't like that. Like you
Nah.
can do like real productive stuff. Like you can go to prison. Like I ain't gonna lie. Like I'm not gonna glorify going to prison at all. You know what I'm saying? In no point in fashion, like you do not need to go to prison. But if you go there, like if you so happen to go there, like they got schools, you know what I'm saying? They got stuff you can go learn, educate yourself, you know what I'm saying, advance yourself as a person. Like you can go in there and you know what I'm saying, learn a trade for culinary arts. You can learn a trade for, mechanics, whether or not it be for diesel mechanics, whether or not it be regular mechanics, like they got trade. I ain't gonna lie. My trade that I learned that I use out here in the world is painting. You know what I'm saying? I learned how to do regular painting, whether or not it be with a roller and a paintbrush or industrial painting, whether or not you're using the airbrush. And I learned how to paint all type of stuff. And like I use that out here in the world, and I got me a good job, good paying job with it. So you can do stuff with your life up in here, man. You just gotta make that conscious decision to say, hey, look, I'm gonna do something positive with my life. I ain't gonna be in here gang banging. I ain't gonna be here killing nobody.
Already, man. What I was gonna say, man, I fucked around and got high, man. Forgot what the fuck I was gonna say. Oh yeah. Now, another thing about prison, and it's crazy to say, is I met some niggas in prison that I'm closer to this day than the niggas I came up with.
Yeah, yeah.
There's like, man, I built some relationships in prison, like to this day, man. I'm talking about solid. I mean, solid, man. Shout out my boy Tuzilla, man. Shout out my boy Big Ham, man. Troy. You know, like those guys I talk to, man, on a regular. Like on a regular, especially Tut. You know what I'm saying? Tut,
All
him
right,
and his wife, man, they stay 2 hours away in Little Rock. You know what I'm saying? We locked up in LCI Memphis together.
right,
You know
right,
what I'm
right,
saying? So they stay 2 hours away. And you know what I'm saying? They done pulled up, you know what I'm saying? Sat down, laugh, talk, man. I pulled up there with them. You know what I'm saying? He done came down, hit him a car show, man, did business and everything, man. And like niggas in prison, even though they might have did some fucked up shit to get in there, they still human.
right, right.
Niggas still human, man. So, you gotta take that shit with a grain of salt. You know what I'm saying? That's why niggas don't like discussing what the fuck they in there for. Because first of all, it ain't a nigga business. And second of all, goddamn it, man, that ain't even what we here for, man. We got a jail, bro.
Right,
I
right.
swear we got a jail, man. So and we gonna be in here, you know what I'm saying? You might got something against murderers. I might kill the nigga. So now we can't even get along, man.
Right,
You know
right.
what I'm saying?
It create divide already.
And you asked me what the fuck I did. So I told you what I did.
I would say that the bonds created in prison is kind of like in a pressurized situation. You know how you have time to like space out your relationships with people out here in the world. Like I might be friends with you, I meet you, and over a course of years, like we get to know each other, we get
Yeah,
to
right,
like
right, right, right.
bond. When you're in prison, you know, you just all this like compressing a small amount of time because situations be happening, whether or not it be like a threat to your life, his life, you know what I'm saying, whether or not you have his back because it's gonna show. You know what I'm saying? Just say he into it with some guys. You know what I'm saying? Them guys want to get at him. They got knives. You know, you just gotta be out there with him. So, you know, it's gonna show whether or not, you know, you got his back. And so like that bond is deeper than I'm just talking to you. We kicking it going to the club. We out here.
Right, right, right. And then, you know, that bond right there then formulated something that a lot of people can't identify with you with. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? Like I can't sit up here and talk to my homeboy about nothing that I went through in prison.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Nor
Life or
can I.
death.
Yeah, man, I can't even talk to them about that prison mentality or the mentality that I have now coming from prison.
Because they don't
They don't
understand it.
understand it.
Right,
You know
right.
what I'm
They never
saying?
lived their life.
It's like you gonna come out of prison one or two ways: dumber than what you was when you went in there, or smarter than what you was when you went in there.
Nah, most definitely that.
You
Nah.
ain't damn near gonna come out of there the same, man, because you gonna either do your time wisely, or you gonna or is it gonna be fucked up.
You either
It's gonna be
learned
fucked
something or
up.
you lost something. You
It's
know
gonna,
what I'm saying?
man, I'm
Either
telling you, man,
way.
it's gonna be fucked up, man. You know, but man, overall, man, when people ask me how was prison, bro, man, I say, man, I had fun.
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Hey, listen, I ain't gonna lie. I was lit in prison. Like I ain't gonna, I was the cat who had all the packs. I ain't gonna lie, I had all the women. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't lacking for sex. I wasn't lacking for money. I wasn't lacking for food and nothing. Anything I wanted, I could do except for go home. So it's what you make it. Not saying you still don't need to go there, but if you do go, you need to be that guy who know how to meet, and you got to be able to change your situation. You know, yeah.
Man, the crazy thing about it, bro. Man, first of all, man, we had some ugly ass bros.
You gotta take what you can
Man,
get, my boy.
bro, man, listen, man, it wasn't even,
Man, you
bro.
gonna you gonna make what you get. Listen, you gonna take the baddest thing on the scene, and you gonna make her feel like she Beyonce. Cause get what? In
Man.
there, she Beyonce.
Man, ain't no motherfucking way, bro. Ain't no motherfucking way. But
Yeah.
listen, bro. My prison sentence, man. The reason why I say I had fun is because at first, my points were so low. Like starting out, you know what I'm saying, like in the feds, they got what's called points. You
Right.
got a point system. So that's your criminal history, your education, your status in your life, your job, man, your whole background, bro.
Right.
It goes into a point system. So my points was low enough to go to a camp. It was my first time in trouble. Cool, I ain't tripping. I'm finna go for 2 years. I can do
Right.
that. Man, them motherfuckers sent me to a camp.
Sweet.
Sweet as bear meat, bro. And man, once I learned that count, man, like, cause I go from county being locked up 23-1 to fucking count.
You outside.
So I'm outside, literally, man.
Yeah.
Like it's a gate around the housing unit, but there's no bars. Matter of fact, in Millington, Tennessee, if you familiar with Millington,
Yeah, I've been over
it's a Navy base. Is it the Air Force Base, Navy base, one of them?
I'm
but
pretty sure it's Navy.
it's literally right down the street from the camp, and the camp is old barracks from the Navy base. That's where the females used to stay at, but they built them some more on the base.
Yeah, right.
So when I got there, man, niggas had already gave me the sauce.
They told you what to do already.
Yeah, because you know my mentality is like I'm coming out of county. I'm like, man, I just got to bang with them brothers. I need to find these brothers.
Right.
So when I get there, I'm like, yeah, this prison. Let me go find my brothers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
My people.
So when first time I like we did orientation, man, niggas were like, where you from? I'm like, Mississippi. So they sent me to the nigga that had the Mississippi car, and they was like, bro was like, yeah, man, you know, I know the city you from, but he was like, you affiliated? And I'm like, for sure that. So he was like, well, you got one or two options. You can either ride with the state car or you can ride in the car with your brothers.
Right.
I'm like, I don't know y'all niggas, man. I'm finna go where my brothers at. So cool.
Definitely.
Boom. I get with the brothers. Man, I mean, almost immediately, bro. Like, man, not even 48 hours on the compound, man. Them niggas had me on the rec yard looking out because they got to run and get the bags. So I'm like, man, why is everybody running through these woods and shit, bro?
Right.
So niggas was like, man, niggas going to get them bags, man. Niggas going to get them bags. So I'm like, they going to get the bags. So couple months roll by. I get acclimated to the point, you know, I got visitors coming and I'm telling them like, hey,
you got
man,
your whole motion going
you know,
on.
hey, man, next time you come, man, I'm gonna write you a letter with anything I need, man. Just bring this shit and I'm gonna give you further instructions, man. So only one person had the motherfucking ball to do the shit, man. So, bro, when I say niggas on the compound nickname me Harriet Tubman Jr. nigga.
About the Underground Railroad.
Bro. Every morning they pop the with they do the first count, 6:30. Was it 6 o'clock? 6 o'clock or 6:30? They do the last count at 12. Now they'll do a little walkthrough in between 12 and 6. They probably come through about 4.
Right.
Man, so you mean from 12 to 4, you have nobody looking at ground zero.
Man,
you have nobody looking at the killing field.
Oh, we've been to mash the gas on it, yeah.
So, you know, the sweet thing about it was we had this guy that was an electrician. He come in, he like, man, I know how to work these doors. You know the door with the alarm. You push the door open. The alarm gonna come on and shit.
The thing gonna pop on.
So this nigga tell us, he was like, man, I know how to get around it. I used to fix these doors out in the world.
Right.
So we like, man, get the fuck on, bro. You know what I'm saying? We got our own little motion going because soon as they come at 6:30 in the morning and do their round, that's when we can go out.
Right.
So niggas going to breakfast, niggas going to the weight pile. Now, mind you, ain't no gates around the compound. The only gates is around the housing unit. So once they unlock their gate around the housing unit, niggas going to the weight pile.
It's clear field.
Bro, it's still dark at 6:30 in the wintertime. Man, we gone. So we on that shit. So the dude was like, all right, y'all don't believe me. I'ma show you. Man, this nigga, he waited the daytime and got to fucking with that door. So nighttime rolled around. Man, that nigga came and woke me. And I never forget it. Me and my nigga JJ. And they came and woke us up. That nigga say, hey, call me.
Hey, come check this out.
I'm mad, bro, because, you know what I'm saying, I ain't been on the weight pile that day. I ate good, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think like Alabama lost that day or something. Like, I don't know, brother.
You already aggravated.
Like, I'm aggy, man. Then you come wake me up, bro. It's 2 in the morning.
What you want, my nigga?
That nigga took us back there, bro. That nigga hit that motherfucking door. That bitch came open.
Oh, they made the nigga whole mind frame change. Yeah, let it go and get to
Bruh.
this bread, my boy.
Man, I looked at JJ. JJ looked at me. And we was like, we ain't gonna tell nobody.
You can't, bro. 'Cause when you in there, if you tell anybody
We
your
ain't gonna
business,
tell nobody.
you know it's going
But
down.
the thing about it, me and JJ wasn't from Memphis. JJ was from Texas. I'm from Mississippi.
Right.
But it's niggas that was actually from Memphis that was there. So they can
Connect better.
hey man, man, shit. Come up here, man. They homeboy 30 minutes, 20 minutes, 5 minutes away.
Yeah.
So they can make a phone call saying, hey, bro, bring us 2 family packs of KFC chicken, you know what I'm saying? Bring them to the bridge and shit. Cause the niggas, not mind you, the niggas that been making the runs and shit, they already got spots like, hey, drop it off here, drop it off there, drop it off here. So niggas like, man, hey, don't drop it off, nigga, just pull up. It's a back road back there, bro. So me and JJ, we do a test run. Now JJ, he like, man, bro, now I'm gonna look out for you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna sit here and hold the door because I don't trust it.
Right.
So I'm like, nigga, I'm faster. You know what I'm saying? So I make the run.
Right.
So boom, I make a dry run down there. I'm looking at my watch. I run back. I'm like, anybody come? Jay like, nah. We stand outside, out back, smoke a cigarette. And just to see if anybody, man, ain't
gonna pull up and shit. Yeah, you trying to pay attention.
Bro, when I tell you it was open season, man, open motherfucking season, man. But we trying to keep it a unit, man. But of course, you know, man, niggas.
And shit gonna blow out.
Niggas got homies in the other, you know what I'm saying? But they kept it player. They was like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, nigga, y'all ain't finna use that though, you know what I'm saying? You gonna have to break the unit off something.
Right.
So nigga, if you getting 3 cartons of cigarettes, man, you gonna have to get 5. You know what I'm saying?
We get 2, y'all get 3. You understand me?
So man, that shit ran good, man, for a minute, man. Like, nigga, I'm literally probably one of the only niggas in FCI Memphis history, man, that went to Memphis in May. While in prison, bro.
Man, I'm talking about your boy. you out there.
While in prison, bro. Man, I'm telling you, bro, this is the truth, man. I ain't gonna call my partner name out, man, but the nigga, he had been dropping me the bags out. Your brother, he been dropping the bags out. So the nigga tell me, he like, hey, bro. And nigga say, hey, bro, I tell you what, I want to try something. Wow. You know, Bill ain't no motherfucking well, bro. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, man, if the time is like you said it is, man, shit, I got so motherfucking comfortable, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Like, nigga, we was too comfortable.
Y'all was just doing whatever.
Yeah, we was just doing whatever, man.
At the crib
we was at the crib, my nigga. Man, bro, say, oh, man, jump in the car with me. But he was bullshit. But I thought he was serious. So I jumped in the motherfucking car with him, man. We rode to Bill. Like, I ain't get out of no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But we rode to Bill and then rode back. Like, I was gone for like maybe 40 minutes. 40 minutes tops.
40 minutes enough.
I came back with the bag. And shit, I told my silly, you know, man, rest in peace, Sammy Wood, man, Pimp Wood. I had a real pimp for a silly, man. But that's all another story, man. I told myself, I say, pimp, man, these niggas just took me to Memphis in May. That nigga say, what? Man, what you bring back?
He's trying to see what the business is.
Look, to prove that I had went, I found a cup on side of the road.
Right.
We can't get this cup nowhere. This is like a Beale Street cup, bro. We can't get this cup nowhere, man. It still had liquor in it. I put the cup in the bag and took it back to the motherfucking compound and shit and showed. I say, look, see, I been out there. Man, we sat out there and tripped on that shit, man, for about 2 weeks straight, man. He said, man, bro, y'all so long. I've been here. I've been in that compound 10 years. I ain't never heard nobody goddamn running like you.
I'm telling you now,
And they start calling me Harriet Tubman son, man.
It be guys that come through, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You can come through, and bro, you can make your own way, bro. Like for real, bro. Like I ain't
That's
gonna lie.
true.
Like I don't think you gotta know. You gotta have people skills, bro. Like you gotta remember that these guards out here, the same ones they work in the guards, the case managers, everybody that work there, janitors, the people that work in the kitchen. These the same people you gonna see at Walmart. You gonna see at the mall. Like you just talk to them like regular people. They ain't hard up like that, man.
Nah, they ain't. They ain't. They ain't. And the crazy thing about that shit is, bro, they human just like us.
Most definitely.
Bro, we had this one, the only fine CO that I've seen my whole bid. Her name was Midmo. We used to call her Amber Rose because she had the short hair.
All right.
She'll sit and kick it with us, man. You know what I'm saying? And like if you can flirt with her because she knows she was pretty. She knew that. You know what I'm saying? So flirting with her, she expected it. But really trying to go at her, that's when you cross the line. Like as long as you flirt with her, then she'll sit there and if you were handsome, she'll say some slick shit back. But she wasn't going like that. But she gave something else up. And that was information. And information is valuable.
It is key up in there.
That's valuable, man. Like, and she'll be getting up information without even knowing or with being kind of lame to the shit because we'll be sitting up there and be like, hey, Mimo, what y'all be doing up there at the VR, like the visitor room and shit?
Right.
Man, we be up there sitting on our phone chilling. It be bored at night. We don't be like once we do the leg count on y'all, we know y'all ain't going nowhere once we lock the gate.
Are we good? We gonna let y'all do what y'all do, basically.
And here I go telling my nigga Jay, hey Jay, man, you know me, most say goddamn me. They don't even be goddamn up there. They just be on their phone. They be watching movies and shit, man. They be talking about who gonna do the walkthrough and shit, man. Shit.
Yeah.
I had fun in prison, bro. Like I ain't had no real trouble. I ain't had no real static at the camp. Now, you want to know how I got busted in prison, bro?
What you put down, man? What you were doing,
bro?
Man?
We had this. We had these MP3 players. Now all the motherfucking
little clear jumps.
No, bro. They was these little black MP3 players. This the feds we talking about, bro.
Okay.
Like
so
it ain't no clear TVs and all that shit. And we got flat screens on the wall. There's 3 of them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But we did have clear radios though. We did have those. But these MP3 players, bro, some genius figured like, let me goddamn get this bitch to my people so they can Google this motherfucker. Right. And cause you had to buy the songs off the prison. You had to buy them from the prison off the account.
Yeah, right.
But if you got one off the street, you can put a micro SD card in there and put your own music on that bitch. Right. Niggas had cell phones, niggas had family, so you give them a micro SD, you know.
And we got
hit
a million songs.
We got a million songs. But the thing about it, you couldn't tell the difference between the prison or the street one.
Right.
The guards really didn't give a fuck, bro. But we had this one motherfucking guard, bro. We used to call him Speed Walker. Like he was brand new, man.
He coming through there trying to check the trap.
That motherfucker. Check the trap. He's shaking the trap, my nigga. He's shaking. He's smelling your fingertips. Like he's smelling your clothes. He doing all type of shit
by his job.
So, man, we had just got through working out, man, and it was my partner. It was his MP3 player. I ain't had them personally, but he had all the good shit on here,
right?
And I knew his schedule, so you know, I know when I come out the rec yard, bro gonna be at 8. He gonna be in there watching TV with his radio.
All right.
Got the MP3 on charge. So I say, hey, bro, I'm finna use your woo-wop. He like, all right, cool. So I'm sitting out there on the little porch. I'm kicking it with the brothers and shit, you know. We out there kicking 7-5. Next thing you know, Speed Walker come out of nowhere.
Trying to kind of catch some.
He checking MP3 players, bro. And I got mine in my ear, nigga. I'm bumping that OJ the Juice, man, through the roof. Man, this nigga grabbed that motherfucker, bro. And once he grabbed it, I already knew what the bidding was, bro. I ain't even try to argue with the nigga, man. I just went on ahead and I found my seller, man. I told my seller, man, pack me out, bro. Cause Speed
Yeah,
walk
because
finna
you already know what he
pack
finna
me
do.
out, bro. Man, that nigga locked me up over MP3 player, bro. And
Man,
then they did not let me back on the compound, bro. They sent me to big boy pre. They sent me from a camp to a medium high in FCI Memphis. And I still had fun. We just couldn't go get the bags no more, bro. I still had fun in that bitch.
I ain't gonna lie, like when you in prison, bro, it like they try to just drain you, bro. Like, but like the crazy part about it is like they don't do nothing but make you smarter. So like just say you try to lock me down in this direction in section A, section B, section C. I'm gonna find D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. You know what I'm saying? To be able to try to get loose, and you know it's just and that's just what it is. Like you can't stop this, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? And some of them people coming there, bro, like they ain't got no life out there in the world, bro. Like they mad, they wiped and left them. They man cheating on them. They mad. They coming in there aggravated, and they just aggravating the inmates. And it's like, now we gotta live around them, man. You know, 'cause like one decision from them can change our whole life. Like so you just gotta be mindful of that.
Yeah, boy. Man, look, that that whole state versus Fed thing, man. I had a motherfucker tell me I ain't do real time because I went to the feds. I say, nigga, didn't I
Nah.
get locked up?
Yeah,
Went I away from my family?
it's real time.
Don't I got a record? Ain't I'm a felon.
Real
Man,
time.
shut the fuck up, man.
Yeah.
Like, man, that's real motherfucking time, man. Man, time is time no matter how you do it. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
no matter what, bro. Like you know what I'm saying. Whether or not you in the feds, whether or not you in the state, bro, you still away. Like you said, you away from your family, you away from your loved ones. You can't, you know what I'm saying, move how you want to move. You in prison, bro. Like
Yeah, man. Nah.
now, state prison. I will say, state prison might be a little rougher because like federal prison, it's a little bit more structured.
Yeah,
Like it's
yeah,
more
yeah,
understanding
yeah,
around
yeah.
there. And state prison is more like wild and just like a lot of stabbings, a lot of riots, a lot of anger and aggression. So you just gotta deal with
Yeah.
that.
I'm gonna tell you one thing about Fed prison that a lot of people don't know. Um GDs and Vice Lord run the go.
Most definitely, ain't nothing but the color of your skin. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I mean, it shocked me, man, because like when I got to the camp, it's laid back. You know what I'm saying? Even though the brothers hung with each other, it wasn't, you know what I'm saying, niggas weren't pushing, you know what I'm saying? Niggas wasn't really
No,
demonstrating.
no, not on no
But
opposition shit.
when I get to the medium high, the FCI joint, and I find my brothers, man, you gotta produce paperwork. You gotta get put on the 21-day investigation all over again. I'm thinking like,
Oh
God,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
definitely.
So once I do, you know what I'm saying, get through with all that, they tell me like, yeah, bro, finna have a coalition meeting. Say coalition meeting, what's that? You'll see. Man, we get in the gym, man. You got the vice lords over here, sitting right beside the GDs,
Right.
sitting right beside the Latin Kings, sitting right beside the Stones, sitting right beside the BDs. So I'm like, wow. And everybody talking and politicking and
It ain't no anger,
it
no
ain't
hatred.
it makes sense though. So you know what I'm saying? That's when they really put me up on, what
What this really for?
what this really about. So I'm like, coming off the street, coming into that, that's when I started seeing what structure really was. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like we ain't got nothing that we ain't got no structure. You know what I'm saying? That was one of the things that they used to always enforce and put down. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have structure.
Most definitely.
And that allowed us the opportunity to learn the person beside us. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Know them as a person,
yeah,
like deepen
no,
in
as a
just what their
person, man.
name is and what people consider them as. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Like, some COs, they embraced that. You know what I'm saying? They embraced the fact that they didn't have to worry about they they people going against other people, if that makes any sense to you. But basically they ain't had to worry about black people too much.
Yeah.
But them goddamn Mexicans.
Oh yeah, they would just hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you something, man. People think like people always say that like black people racist, right? Man, if you get around a group of Mexicans that's in power, man, like they is screaming brown pride. They not messing with nobody, no niggas.
Man, that's true. That's
Real
true.
talk.
That's true. They not messing with no niggas, man. I got cool with a Mexican, bro. My tattoos was did by a Mexican in prison, like my back, my stomach, chest, all that.
Right.
And talking to him, he was a Paisa, and he say, man, I had to get a blessing to tattoo other races, and I have to pay a tax to my people
Right.
tattooing other races. And
They did serious,
I'm
bro.
like, man, like, is it that? So you like, yeah, man, because we stick to our own, but our my people wasn't, everybody tattooed up. You know what I'm saying? I've been here goddamn the last 16 years. I've tattooed all of my people. So now I'm not making no money and I don't have no family and all that. So I had to take this case to the board. And the board agreed, like, okay, if we let you tattoo other races, you got to pay a tax to the
Right.
gang.
Right, most
And he
definitely.
agreed. And then I'm just thinking, like, okay, bro, what's the tax, man? Because you did my whole bag for $50. Like, so
Right.
what's the tax, man? And I ain't asked him that though, man. But just to know he had to pay a tax, man, just to tattoo me. So
I
I'm like,
I believe that like a lot of things that be imposed and like sanctioned or whatever, like it be more so to show that hey, look, this is our stance on this situation. You know what I'm saying? It's because a lot of times they can be like, hey, look, we gonna go ahead and deal with this situation like this here, and it's gonna be clear cut across the board. But now some situations be case by case basis. You know what I'm saying? So like you just gotta deal with it as it come. But like they just want to know, like, look, hey, we ain't dealing with y'all like that. But now, hey, look, yeah, this is what's going on. We're gonna let y'all know what's going on.
yeah, dig that, man. It just fucked me up, man, to know that this nigga gotta pay a tax, bro.
I'm talking about, hey, look,
Like,
but
man, this nigga gotta pay a tax, bro.
and they done been, and what's crazy, bro? You know what's really crazy to me is like I be looking at it like, my brown Hispanic brother, man, like y'all been through the same thing we been through, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? They ostracized y'all, like, you know what I'm saying? They showed y'all a different way than what they first promised y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? They did y'all wrong. And like they still continuously trying to do y'all wrong. So I be feeling like, hey, look, we in the same boat. There's no reason for us to be at odds with each other, man. Like, that's crazy.
Man, them folks ain't trying to hear none of that shit.
None of that,
Man, them folks ain't trying to hear
man.
none of that shit, man.
Oh, so wow.
Cause shit, you fuck around and get around some tangos and they blasting niggas.
Oh, most definitely. Now you gotta be not one. Now I will say this though. One thing about state prison gonna make you stay active. Like yeah. Because at any given moment it can go down. You know what I'm saying? And like you can be up in here chilling, having a good time. You know what I'm saying? You can be at the microwave cooking you a little meal, got your little, little chili pack, got you some noodles, some crackers and stuff, whipping you up a little meal, and next thing you know, it go down. Nigga trying to hit you with the
Right.
microwave. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you on point now.
Man, that shit go
Fire that
crazy,
shit up
man.
now.
But that whole state prison versus federal prison thing, man. The only thing I can really say separate the two is the fact that you do more time when you go to the feds than you do state. because the feds they want 85%. You know, in some Fed cases, I mean, some state you can do what it is 30 for 30, like the day for
Yeah,
day.
yeah,
You know
it's
what I'm
like
saying?
50%. And
Yeah.
then they just changed the law in Mississippi. 2021. We had a law where it was truth and sentencing. So like if you get caught with any charge dealing with a use of a firearm outside of aggravated assault, you had to do day for day. Like armed robbery, armed carjacking, armed anything, you doing day for day.
Day for day.
Most definitely.
Shit. Hey, y'all youngsters, listen up, man. Y'all youngsters, listen up. Y'all youngsters, listen up.
Yeah, listen to him
Hey,
now.
bro, just dropped some motherfucking jewels on y'all, man. That's some shit y'all don't know, man.
Yeah, some certain charges, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie, like they changed the law to where you can get 60% of your time, but certain charges they don't carry no good time, no good release, none of that. Like you got to do day for day, every single day of that charge.
Hey, so let me ask you this: by you going to prison and coming back home, did your family, look at you any type of way or judge you, or oh man, we gotta watch him. He been to prison and shit like that.
My immediate family, like my mother, sisters, like that family and kids, like they didn't judge me, but you know what I'm saying. We pretty much kind of got through the situation. They seen who I am. But people outside of my immediate family, yeah, they did judge me. Like they was looking at it like I was just tripping, so or I was just a criminal. So I had to just show them different, and that's just what it was, man. Like I ain't never let nobody like dictate who I am as a person, no matter what. Like I done been in prison, yeah, I have. You know what I'm saying? But like I changed myself as a person. Like I went in there. I changed. I still got my certain little ways or whatever, but I shook that shit off me. You know what I'm saying? And like I stand firm. And no matter what nobody think about me, yeah, I'm gonna be a stand up man no matter what. Yeah.
Dig there, man. Well, I don't. If my family felt any type of way, I think they would tell me. I don't think I was judged per se, but I would say it shocked some people.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? But then I could say it didn't surprise some people. You know what I'm saying? Some people was rooting for that. You got some people like, oh yeah, well I knew it was bound to happen.
Right,
But
right.
and then
But
some
they
people,
really holding their nuts on you
yeah,
though.
holding their
Yeah.
nuts tight as hell on the kid. But I have big cousins and shit that also did time, and shit, man, them niggas came home batting doing $1 million.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then I got people that ain't never been to prison and ain't doing shit.
I'm
You know what I'm
telling you
saying?
now, I ran into that so much. I was like, man, what y'all been doing? I came out here doing way better than y'all, man. And I'm gonna say this: one of the most biggest things that you can do wrong with a person that's getting out of prison is if I did a lot of time, if I went to prison for 10 years, the person you knew me as when I was 22, now that I'm 32, you don't even know me no more. You know what I'm saying? You have to relearn me because the person I
Facts.
am now, you don't even know me. You know what I'm saying?
Facts, man. Facts.
Real
Like
talk.
you gotta learn me all over again, man. I am not the person that I was, goddamn, not even 2 years ago,
Oh
man.
God, cause my thinking pattern different. Like how I react to situations to be
Man, shit
different.
evolve every day, man. Shit
Most
evolve
definitely.
every motherfucking day, man. And people don't understand that. And that's how you end up losing homeboys and homegoods and even family members, man, because you evolve and you realize like, man, these motherfuckers ain't
They
about
ain't on
shit.
my, they ain't
They
on
ain't
your
even they
level,
ain't
bro.
on
Like,
shit.
like your thinking capacity to be way out there because like you have to deal with snakes, you have to deal with con artists, you got to deal with the police, you got to deal with people who are constantly trying to get over, constantly every single day of your life. Like there's no reprieve, there's no break or none of that. So like you know what I'm saying, you're gonna be more advanced. And so like the little games that people be playing, it be like it's funny because it's like, you really think I'm gonna go for that, bro?
Nah, man, definitely I ain't going for that shit, man. I ain't damn near going for that shit, man. So let me ask you this, man. Going to prison, like when the judge slap you with that time.
Man, boy, hey, look, bro, like, listen, that was, man, when that man, listen, I'll never forget. They woke me up that day, told me I had to go to court. Now, I already knew I had to go to court now. So we, I get up, you know what I'm saying, get myself together. They put me on the van, put me in the shower, take me to the courtroom. Boom. The man had sit here and told me, hey, look, you got 20 years, 10 years ran consecutive. So that means I gotta do 20. You know what I'm saying? In my mind, I gotta do 20 years mandatory. Man, I got in there. My mama was in the courtroom, so I had to smile. I ain't want her to be stressed out. Man, I got up in there like, yeah, I was smiling, bro. I got back to the bed, man. I put a little sheet over my rack so couldn't nobody see me, man. I cried my eyes out, man. I was like, damn, 20 years, man. What I'm gonna do with that?
So off your 20, how many did you actually do?
I did 13 of them years, man. 13. I did 13
Flat.
straight.
Straight. So you went to prison as a kid, essentially.
Yeah, I went to prison when I was 20 and I got out when I was 33.
Yeah, you still with the prison as a kid. You know what I mean? 20 years old, that ain't
you don't know no better than 20
really
years
know no better,
old,
man.
Like,
20 years old, wild and reckless, man.
Yeah, I was outside. I ain't gonna lie. I was the type of cat, younger, where if we get into it, like, I'm gonna do something to you. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm gonna actively be thinking about something to do. You know what I'm saying? Whether, like, I could be chilling. You know what I'm saying? And like I could be like, man, I need to go do something to somebody. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like
demon time type shit.
I was just wilding for no apparent reason. When they gave me that time, bro. When I went in there, bro, like it was like man, it was a jungle. I had to go in there like straight. First thing I did was give me a knife. I got me a knife. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I was about that action then. Whatever you want, I'm gonna wet you down. We can talk about it. We can be cool, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I made my name to where, hey, look, they're one of the guys that, hey, look, you don't play with him. You know what I'm saying? Once I got to that little point right there, shit, I was to the money then.
Yeah, man. Speaking of money, like, what was your hustle when you was in prison?
Pretty much. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I ain't gonna lie. The women come in there, the guards, I kick it with them. You know what I'm saying? I talk to them, and they just like the way I talk. And I convince them to do whatever. They might bring me whatever my mind think about. I'm gonna have it in my lap. Maybe the next day or a couple days later, and I'm gonna serve the compound. I'm gonna serve these guys, and I'm gonna just save my bread up. Do what I do.
Yeah, so you definitely was playing on the CO.
Oh yeah, man. I ain't gonna, man, listen. I'm gonna be real. Them girls come up in there.
Smoker's Corner with Jack Mack and B. Marie.
They ready. You know what I'm saying? You think your girl love you? You know what I'm saying? Let her sit around me for 12 hours, 6 days a week.
Hey, y'all hear that, man? Hey, y'all niggas, they got the old lady that working at these prisons, man. Them inmates digging it down now.
Man, listen, I ain't gonna lie. I had one woman I was dealing with, bro. She had a husband. You know what I'm saying? We going doing our thing or whatever. Like, she's so into the situation because she with me more than she with you. You know what I'm saying? 6 days out of the week, she working 12 hours, maybe staying overtime. She gonna see me more than she see you. She put her husband out. Like, man, I want to be with you. You know what I'm saying? When you get out, I'll be with you. Like, whatever. We can just do what we doing right now.
So where that hoe at now?
Man, she left it. She left in the wind, man. I don't even remember my first name. I'll holler at you, baby.
Hey, I ain't even got to say nothing else, man.
Part of the game, man.
Look, that part, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even know nothing about, man. Cause like I say, man, we had some boot ass CEOs. Then we ain't have a lot of female CEOs, man. It was like shit, I remember maybe 2 or 3. Only one looked good was Miss Moden and shit. They kicked me out the camp before me and her really got cool.
Oh man, I done
Yeah.
had so many. Man, listen, I ain't gonna lie, I done had so many bad females, like just dealing with across the board. Man, we just every prison I go to, like it's just like it's active. Cause like the women there, they come in there, they working 12 hours, 9 times 10. They ain't got no dude. They halfway paying them. I ain't finna do nothing but show them a little love. You know what I'm saying? Give them a little $2,000, $2,500 when they shot on little bills or whatever. You know, I'm gonna stand there. I'm gonna stand firm for them. I got you, baby. Just handle me.
Hey, and that sounds like a lot of money, but let me tell y'all something. The markup in prison is something like y'all ain't never seen before. Like that little $10 bag y'all buying on the street. Man, when I was in the field, man, a $10 bag, what's equivalent to a $10 bag? Boy, that was $40.
Man, what?
That was 40, 50.
Man, I can go out here and I can send somebody to go give me a pound of gas. You know, I could pay about maybe like, $12 to $1,500 for a pound. And I can turn around and make 9 bands for this. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the draw, I can sell these zips for like $600-$700. You know what I'm saying? Just do what I do because ain't nobody got none. And my people the one who can get it in.
Right, man. I remember that was I went to prison when I was 20. That was my 24th birthday. And my nigga Dax, man, shout out Big Dax. Big Dax was like, man, Youngster, man, what you gonna do for your birthday, man? What you gonna do? I'm like, shit. I ain't doing that, bro, man. This is my first birthday in that hole, bro. I ain't trying to celebrate no. So the days leading up, you know what I'm saying, nigga paid me for the, go make a run for him.
Right.
This when I was at the camp and shit. So when it came time to pay me, nigga was like, hey bro, man, she ain't put the money in the bag and shit. Because I had a visitation. I used to just get my cash, hand in hand. So man, he was like, man, she ain't put the cash in the bag, bro. But I got some else. I'm like, what you got?
What?
Man, that nigga bought out some gas, bro.
Oh yeah, you was ready. You EA Sports in the game.
I say, man, fuck that money, bro. Give me that gas. My birthday coming up. I got happy about my birthday again, bro. Shit, man. So he gave me. It maybe was like 2.5 grams, look like. But it was a lot.
That thing look like
it was like
2 zips to you.
It was a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot. So when he gave it to me, man, I ran straight to my nigga Big Dax. I say, Dax. I say, nigga, we lit. He said, what you talking about? Man, I showed him that gas. Then he said, no, man, I ain't fuck with that gas, man. Cause Dax had been down, man. They gave Dax 20 years for 2.5 ounces of crack, man.
Ooh.
So I could just remember Dax saying, man, I've been down 10 years, youngster, 10 years. So he didn't want to get in no trouble, man, because he had worked hard to get to the camp.
Right.
So, man, the day for my birthday, I had hid the gas because, man, that shit was piping.
Right.
I had a job. So I hid the gas in the kitchen. So, boom. That morning, I go get the shit. I ain't got nothing to roll this shit up in, but I got a box of Black and Mild.
Oh, yeah, you already know what's finna go down. That's a swish of sweet to you.
Nigga, I ain't want to share the gas with nobody and shit, man. You know, like niggas you smoke in the bathroom and shit, man, but I ain't want to share with nobody, man. So I'm like, damn, man, why I'm gonna smoke this shit? Man, the only place, goddamn, I could think of when nobody goddamn really come and see me was the motherfucking chapel, bro.
You went in the house of the Lord, man.
Nah, I ain't go in there. Man, they had the bushes on the side, right? Yeah. So you know how Ezel was up in he was taking the shit. He was taking the shit in the bush, nigga.
Oh, so you dug down.
I'm sitting dug down, man. I'm smoking that bitch, nigga. I'm looking. So I'm like, man, I'm about to hotbox this whole motherfucker, man. So I hotboxed that bitch down, bro. I was high than a motherfucker, man.
Especially, how long you had been in there?
I had been in there a year at that point.
Oh, so you hadn't smoked for a whole year?
Nah, I hadn't did shit. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, we was on burgers and spice, to be real.
Oh yeah, you good and high as a motherfucker.
Man, listen, man, boy. Man, I walked back up in that motherfucking walk back in that unit, man. My celly looked at me. My celly say, nigga, lay your ass down.
Yeah.
I say, what going on, Pimp? That nigga say, bro, you ain't looked in the mirror. Man, my whole face was droopy. My eye was red, man.
Yeah, you look like you high.
Man, that nigga say, man, if I ain't never seen a nigga high before, I seen him today, man. He say, you high as a motherfucker, man. He like, man, lay your ass down.
Yeah, you gonna get your ass flapped.
Man, I laid my motherfucking ass down, bro. Man, I must have slept goddamn for about 4-5 hours, bro. Man, Pimp say they were trying to wake me up for counting shit, man.
You don't get nothing.
Man, I don't remember nothing, man. Pimp say he told the CEO I was sick. You know what I'm saying? So he say I sat up on side of the bed and shit, man, just to show him that I was still alive and shit. But it was the cool CEO and shit, man. Nigga named Strickland. He ain't give a fuck. Man, I think like later on that night, I had a little piece left. Remember I told you that back door,
Right.
Man, I stepped out there and hit that shit again, bro. Man, I got high all over again.
Man,
bro.
it was like round 2 of that motherfucker.
Round 2, bro. So
man, that first high in prison, bro, when you mess around and been in one long ass time without smoking, bro, like that first high be having you like you high like you all over again, like that was your first time getting high.
Yeah, man, all over again, bro. I don't think I got high again. Wait a minute. I'm lying. I got high at the FCI, man. My nigga from Mississippi, man. My nigga from Mohead.
Right.
That nigga came through, man. That nigga used to say home. Man, nigga name, I think that nigga name Rerun.
Right.
Man, that nigga say, home. Boy, I got something for you, boy. Just give me a minute. I got something for you. He had been saying this shit for like, bro, I probably like them a month. So I ain't paying no attention to this nigga. That nigga came up on me one day, man, at the rig yard, boy. That nigga pulled up that motherfucker Ferrari, man. That nigga say, man, one thing we need is a lighter. I say, lighter? I say, man, you already know, man. Only thing we making it weeks around this bitch, man. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, you got a battery? Man, just so happened, boy.
You don't need none of them 2 batteries.
Man, I had that Walkman on me, man. Goddamn, boy, that nigga went and found a strip somewhere, man. Nigga, we fired that motherfucker up, boy. Man, shit. We had to smoke that motherfucker. You know, the Indians, they got they burn tent right there and shit, man. Right. So we had to wait till a day that the Indians was in there doing their little burn ceremony and shit, man. So we was smoking shit. You know what I'm saying? Smoking the ass shit, man. So we sat right there by the motherfucker, man, on the little stool, goddamn it, and passing that bitch, cuffed it like a motherfucker, man. So shit, nigga, I got high, wobbled my ass back to the motherfucker, back to the unit, man. Shit, took my ass to sleep.
Man, I ain't gonna lie though. When I was in there, bro, like if I didn't smoke that day, it had to been like something strange going on. Like I was smoking every day. Like I was smoking. Like I might be drinking I might have me some Hennessy, whatever I want to drink that day, I'm gonna drink. You know what I'm saying? I might have a bitch go bring me some seafood, or I want to eat some steak today. Bitch, go in the store, go to Kroger, and go buy me a steak and cook it, bitch. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how it was going. You know what I'm saying? Like every day. You know, like, it was like that.
Man, that nigga YB, man, YB, man, we got some motherfucking stories, man. Me and YB been cutting up sideways out here for a little minute together, man. I remember when they first told me about you, man. They were like, man, we got a brother coming home named YB. I said, YB, Young Bird. Nigga say, man, hell no, because I'm thinking we got a brother coming home Not coming out of prison. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then Cozine telling me he high as hell. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, no, man. You know what I'm saying? He finna get released. And then goddamn, when I met y'all, like, yeah.
Oh yeah,
boy,
we linked up immediately.
Right here, boy, this nigga wild, man. Cause I think the first time we linked up, we ended up on some hoe, boy. Yeah, we did. We did, man. Ed link up since then, man. It's man, we been on one.
I ain't gonna lie, we been lit every time. Like every time we be outside,
man. We formed a little crew, man. It was it was me, YB, man. My nigga Newt, R.I.P. Newt, man. R.I.P. Newt, bro.
I love you, boy.
Man, me, YB, Newt, Yam, Dollar, Zane.
Oh yeah.
That was it. That was the crew. That was the crew, man. That was the crew. Oh, and Bowman them when they used to come around, man. You know them low key niggas and shit.
Yeah,
so them niggas used to kind of be like on the back end of it. But man, that little 5-man crew, man. When I say hide your hoe.
Oh yeah, you better put it in your pocket, man. You better put it in the basement, man. Don't let her find out we outside.
Man, we were the prime example. If I can't get her, my nigga can.
Oh, and then get what we wasn't doing no hating. We wasn't doing none. We ain't doing no more pushing our nigga out there. Yeah,
none of
fuck
that,
with him.
None of that,
yeah, you don't want me. Yeah, I got a nigga for you now.
I bet I got a nigga for you, man, bro. Man.
Real talk.
Did you ain't come to the pool party with us that year, did you?
When?
That was last year when we took Newt to the pool party.
Nah, matter of fact, y'all called me, had me on FaceTime when y'all was out there.
Man.
He was just, man, he couldn't, every time you look up, he got his shit on the motherfucker ass. It was like, look at you little freak ass.
This dude, if y'all don't know Newt, man, Newt was the white boy that was always with us, man. That everybody loved, bro. Everybody loved Newt, man. Man, Newt had
biggest P.
Newt had women coming up to me, man, saying, "Man, what the fuck your brother on? He on bullshit. He supposed to been came here this weekend and he ain't come."
Yeah,
bro.
They used to beg for that nigga to pull up.
New here though. New here. New bags upstairs, but new on some other shit.
He ain't where the trap be.
Bro, man, I remember one time, man. It did. I think that was the pool party weekend, bro. I'm telling Newt, I say, bro, you ain't from here, bro. We are. So if you get it anything, man, out of respect and out of safety, bro, run it by us first, man. Cause these wouldn't be having niggas and shit. They niggas ain't here, you know. So Newt was like, I bet. So he met some little chick, bro. I don't know the little chick, but the other brothers knew her. I guess they told him that the little chick was straight or whatever. Man, we at the pool party, we juking, having a good time, man.
Yeah,
next thing you know, bro, nigga Newt gone.
His freak ass somewhere digging around. Yeah,
man, Newt gone, bro. Nigga, we looking for him. Now I was drunk, mind you. I say, damn, bro, I got his location. He at the chick, so I tell the brother, I was like, hey man, Newt is. I'm showing the location. He like, man, he at the chick house, man. He at the chick, man. He come through the motherfucking door, bro. He hops in the motherfucking shower. He like, all right, bro, what we finna do next, Jet? We looking at this nigga like, man, you don't sit your motherfucking ass down.
Freak ass.
But hey, bro, we still went to the club though.
Oh, definitely. That boy, they gonna get lit. They don't let. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. He finna go up in there and buy the biggest bottle of tequila he can find, man. He finna get everybody drunk. Yeah. That was that boy, man.
Yeah, he definitely used to do that, man. Newt used to go to the club, bro. We got 5 bottles outside between 10 of us.
Don't play with it,
Man,
man.
he
Newt,
going
man.
in the club, bro, buying more bottles, man. I'm like, bro, ain't that much drinking in the world, my guy.
Yeah, with plenty of racks on him, man.
Oh yeah.
Every time we come outside, he got racks on top of racks on top of racks.
Yeah, that boy stayed papered up, man.
Yeah,
that boy stayed papered up, man.
You don't even play with him like that.
He stayed papered up, man. Every outside trip he took, man, nothing less than 2,500 on him.
Oh yeah, more definitely.
Light day.
Yeah, I got him out here, y'all. Don't worry about it. I'm finna up the scope, man, with this, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna go and get this picture tattooed on top of the name. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Be cool. R.I.P. my brother, man. That's the bro, man. That's the Brody, man. You know, I ain't got my new tech yet, man. I ain't finished designing it, but it's coming soon, man. But man, I just want to thank y'all for tuning in, man. I got my brother YB, man. He came through the Smokers Corner, man. You know what I'm saying? YB, you got anything to say to the people before you dip out, man?
Pretty much, man. Y'all, I'm saying, y'all just live y'all life, bro. You know what I'm saying? Do the best y'all can do. You know what I'm saying? Stay out the way. Stay in your own lane. You know what I'm saying? Stay on point. Stay aware, bro. Stay alive. You know, take care of your kids, man.
You know already, man. With that, man, we out this motherfucker, man. We'll see y'all tomorrow. The day after, something like that, I don't know, man. You know, we high every day, man. We gonna smoke weed every motherfucking day.
Smoke weed every day.
And that's understand me, fact, man. I thank y'all for tuning in, man. Make sure y'all share this video. Subscribe to the Smokers Corners page, man. 6182 Media, man. We got some more shows coming. You know, we got a sports casting show. We got a show for the ladies. You know what I'm saying? We got the Smokers Corner, and also, man, we got a show for the unks, man. We're gonna let the unks and the aunties get in here and spit some game to y'all youngsters, man. So y'all keep tapping in, man. Keep checking in, man. I love y'all, man. Fuck with your boy.